All of us want to believe in fairy tales because deep down we all want to be rescued by a prince, okay? Maybe not all of us, but most of us. And there's nothing more classic than the tale of Cinderella. A young woman who, mistreated by her family, gets the opportunity to attend the Emperor's ball and finds her happily ever after with the Emperor's son. But what if I told you that Cinderella might have actually been an alien sent to Earth to gather intelligence on us humans? Yeah, really. You see, the original version of Cinderella was written by a Chinese author named Yechen and first published in 1742. In this version, Cinderella isn't your typical damsel in distress. Oh no! She's actually a spy. Her real name is Yechen, and she's working for the Emperor of Jade, aka the Jade Emperor, who rules over the Celestial Kingdom. If that sounds familiar, it might be because the Jade Emperor is also the supreme leader in Chinese mythology. So when he sends Yechen to Earth, she's basically a high-ranking government official on a top-secret mission. She is tasked with observing human behavior and reporting back to the Emperor of Jade on whether or not they are worthy of being granted immortality. You see, according to Chinese folklore, the Emperor wants to ascend his mortal subjects to immortality, but he's having trouble figuring out the best way to do it. So he sends Yechen to Earth to do some research in order to blend in. She disguises herself as a lowly servant girl for an evil queen and her two daughters, who are described as vapid and self-absorbed. Yep. Just like in the Disney movie, except in the original story, they were even worse because they cut off their own toe and heel bones to make their shoes fit. That's some real dedication to looking pretty. Anyway, while living in this household, Yechen does all the housework and endures a lot of mistreatment from her so-called family. But then one day, the Emperor's ball is announced and Yechen is given an invitation. The sisters immediately set their sights on catching the Emperor's son's eye. But Yechen, who is secretly plotting to get close to the royal family, has other plans. She sneaks out of the house without a word and takes a pumpkin as her chariot, mice as her horses, and a willow tree branch as her scepter. Then she flies to the ball in her magical garments and wows everyone there with her beauty and grace. Even the Emperor himself is impressed and asks her to dance, and while they're dancing, Yechen tells the Emperor that she's the daughter of a fallen star. Okay, not exactly the info he was hoping to get about his potential future subjects, but she does give him a magic pill that gives him knowledge of astronomy and the secrets of the universe. Talk about a power move. Then suddenly, just as midnight approaches, she feels the magic leaving her body and she flees, leaving behind one of her golden flower hairpins in the Emperor's son's outstretched hand. The next day, he sets out to find her using the hairpin as a guide, and eventually he arrives at the house where Yechen has been living as a servant when Yechen hears that the Emperor is looking for a girl who lost a golden hairpin. She pretends to help her stepsisters try on the hairpin, knowing that it won't fit either of them, and sure enough, it only fits Yechen. She is then taken to the Emperor's palace, where she and the Emperor's son get married and live happily ever after. The evil stepsisters are, of course, furious, but Yechen is able to transform their envy into diamonds with a wave of her magic wand. So in the end, not only did Yechen complete her mission, but she also found a handsome husband and a cool magic wand. It's a Cinderella story with a twist. Thank you for watching. Like, dislike. Check out our other videos. comment with video suggestions down below, and don't forget to subscribe and follow.